Now, another one of my favorite parts about tight offset tight end is the fact that we're able to beat cover 3 over the top for a one play touchdown so easily. This is setup 1 that I have to beat cover 3. We torch it either way. It's it's really freaking good, both these setups. I think number 1's better. I would recommend going to number 1 first, but it's still very simple. It requires the slot apprentice, which is Kittle. He's going to be on a corner route. I'm going to streak my B receiver, and then I'm going to max protect to get Coleman blocking. And I like to streak Y and motion block X, just because if I'm beating cover 3, I know it means I know they're in cover 3. I want all the time I can get, and the rest of the routes on the field don't really matter to me. I don't need a check down. I just want to get the time to get that touchdown because I know they're in cover 3. So I did sub in Goodwin to the far right wide receiver position because I didn't want to do this with a slow receiver. In Mutt, this isn't an issue. You basically need 92-ish speed to beat this consistently. If you don't have that, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. So they're in cover 3. What we're essentially doing is pinning that middle safety with our streak on the left side. And then we're going to be sucking down that right corner in the deep third. I think it's Jair Alexander over there with this corner route. I'm going to motion block Bourne, just like we talked about in our video. I'm going to try my best to roll right if I can. Do I have time? Jimmy G doesn't have much of an arm, so I got to be careful. And then I throw directly pass lead right over all the coverage, and Goodwin's going to burn him. You don't need the speed that Goodwin has to be able to pull this off, just for the record. You can do this with less speed still very effectively. I'm just going to motion Bourne all the way over and see if we can get let's get a double team. I got to re-ID the mic. Let's re-ID there. Boom. And then I'll just ID that guy. Okay. I want to be able to roll right the best we can. I couldn't get a double team, but I can roll right very nicely. And look how naked that is. That's not a speed thing. That's a coverage thing. You can absolutely torch cover 3 with this. Now, let's say you want to keep the Y out corner out on the play. Say you just, for whatever reason, you don't even need to max protect Bourne either. You could do a setup like this. This will beat cover 3 still. It's just going to be tighter with Goodwin. But you have a check down now, and you have the best route in the game. Pettis is now on a corner route, and you can throw him often as well. So, shoot, I'm not going to be able to roll right. I had to roll left. That's going to make it a lot tougher. I swerve and get a rack animation with Goodwin. They click on. They probably are able to pick that, actually. If you can't roll out right, it's going to be difficult, to say the least. Let's double team right there. Do the same setup. Because if I don't have that streak there we go. That's nice. Nice and easy. Boom to Goodwin. I don't have that streak on the left side, that middle third, as you can see, definitely starts to migrate farther and farther to the right. But the good thing is about this setup right here, they're essentially the same thing. This and this are essentially this are essentially the same thing. One of them is just better against every other type of coverage. One of them is better, strictly beating cover 3. The first one with the 2 streaks, very, very good. That's the best option you have in the entire game, in my opinion, to beat cover 3. This one right here is still good. You can still do it if you're able to roll right. But you're also going to have the option to throw this Y out corner route against pretty much every single coverage. You're also going to be able to check down with the drag route. So a couple, it's just trade-offs at the end of the day. Right there, I definitely can't roll right. So that's a time where I would not try for that cover 3 beater because I feel like I have to be rolled out right when I have a low throw power QB like Jimmy Garoppolo. But let's see if I get it here. We're gonna try to. I got out wide of him. Garoppolo, a little bit of a swerve, a rack egg, pretty tough right there. But I prefer to have the streak on Y for that reason right there. This was setup 1. This plays an absolute cover 3 torture. If they are in cover 3 and say the deep middle, see how the deep middle is coming from the left safety. This is going to be even more open. If he was coming from the right, it's going to be tougher. You're going to have to really roll out right to be able to get that streak past that middle third. But right here, say they come out into cover 3 and they're base aligned. I'll show you guys how much easier this one is. It's even easier to beat than. Can I roll out right? Dang it! Ugh. Smith's giving me some issues, man. I can't roll out into him. It stinks. If I had an escape artist, I could just run right by him. Let's see if we can double team with Bourne here. It worked last time. He just stood him up. Stand him up. There we go. That's what we're talking about. No, and they're still going to get on me. But you're going to notice, wow, good throw, Garoppolo. You're going to notice, though, it's just as open, if not more open, when that third comes from the left side. If it's coming from the right, it's going to be hard. You're going to have to roll out a lot. So anyway, this was setup 1. We'll go over a different way to beat cover 2 or cover 3 in the very next setup.